Okay, I'm sharing my canvas with you. If you click on the assignments part, you will see all these assignments. I've separated them by first half and second half. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I tried, but I guess I didn't. I'll work on that. I want to show you this homework assignment. Homework page 107 and 185. So I'm going to hop over to the book and show you what it looks like. Oops. Okay. 107 is just writing your scales out, I believe. I might be wrong.
Yeah, it has a bunch of blank keyboards and the names of what scales they want.
Okay. So 107 is major and 185 is minor. So I wanted to go over what is the formula for a major scale.
Your root, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Yeah.
You got it. So I love how you said root. I say first note because if I don't say first note, people say whole step when they play their first note and then they're off from there.
Yeah.
So first note, whole step, half step, whole step, half step. That is your formula for all of your major scales. Questions on that? So that's a review from last time, right? All right, so then let's fast forward here to page 185. And our formula is going to change. Now notice that this is harmonic minor. Not natural minor, not melodic minor, but harmonic minor. And harmonic minor is the most commonly found form of the minor scale. So what is our formula for harmonic minor scales?
Unmute your.
Sorry?
Ed no, on will say something, but his microphone is mute. I'm thinking whole, half, whole, one and half.
You're close. You're close. It's whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole and a half step, half step. Is that right? First note,
Yep.
whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole and a half step, half step.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what note you start on. If you follow that formula, you should be able to find your harmonic minor scales. So the way I've set it up in Canvas, see if I can get it to work, is I believe this is one of those online quizzes.
Now, this one you told us to upload a scan or a picture.
Oh, okay, good. Good.
And I looked ahead. The next homework assignment is like page 210 or something. That one looks like a quiz.
Okay. Does everyone have the book that they can do it from?
Yes.
I do have a homework packet under the files section. So if yours is already filled in, you could find that file. I got permission from the publisher to do this. It's cool. We're all kosher copyright. So many kids were getting the book used and everything was already filled in, so I wrote a letter to the publisher asking for permission to copy the homework pages so students could write it in. So if it's easier for you to do it digitally, it's there, but it's kind of a hassle because it's mixed in all of last semester's homework, 107 and then 185. Cool? Or you could just print those pages if you wanted. Questions, comments, concerns on the homework? When shall we make that due? Next Thursday? Is that enough time?
Yeah, a week. That sounds fine. And next Thursday we're also going to have a quiz. You said?
Yeah. Have y'all picked a piece? Who's picked their piece? Who's doing what? I know Luda, you were working on the walls. Are you still working on the walls?
Today I tried and it's easy with your help.
Good. The tapping's helping?
Yes.
Good. Ben, what piece are you going to do?
I don't have an idea. Was German dance on 129 one of the pieces you said was all right?
Let me see it.
It was a Beethoven.
Right. I think it was Haydn. We watched some slides from the Haydn house. Do you remember that? Yeah, German dance by Haydn on 335.
Okay, that was the German dance. All right.
Or Neef dance on 238. Christian, which one are you going to do?
I was planning to do Waltz.
Good. Jesus, which one are you going to do?
The same one, the Waltz from 243.
Cool. Would it be beneficial if I went over the waltz?
Looks like we're going to do a lot of waltzes.
Yeah.
I'm working on the waltz also.
Okay. How's everyone doing so far with the waltz?
Even from here, you're getting some echo.
I'd like to talk about a practice strategy that might help you with this one.
Okay.
Let me pull it up. I put a due date on the homework, so hopefully that will show up. I'm going to put a due date on the piece quiz, so that'll show up in your Canvas feed as well. All right. I'm going to go to 243 here. Waltz. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, what can you tell me about this piece?
It has a broken chord accompaniment.
Broken chord accompaniment. And is that easy or hard?
I think it takes a bit more than block chords
Okay.
because you have to play it rhythmically.
Yeah. It's also hard.
It's hard because your fingers are playing different stuff.
Yeah, and you have to jump around. So one of the practice strategies that I teach, especially in my intermediate advanced class, is called blocking, and I want to teach it to you today. What we're going to do is we are going to block our left hand. And blocking is taking your broken chord accompaniment and making it a blocked chord. It's working backwards. So instead of one note at a time, I'm going to play everything that comes in one measure in the left hand all at once. And it forces your hand to set up faster. Where if I'm playing it as a block chord accompaniment, I play one note at a time when my finger gets there. But if my fingers are already there, I'm already set up, ready to go when it's my third note's turn to play. Yeah? So that's a good practice strategy, is trying to block your left-hand chords. Another strategy that goes right along with that.
I sort of automatically did that.
Good.
But I'm still having trouble trying to keep the sequence because I'm playing one and here,
Yeah.
It's hard to put both hands together.
Sure. We'll talk about that in a second. Another practice strategy that's good is to analyze what you're playing. So this first chord is what kind of a chord?
Yes. Oh, chord. It's C.
C major.
C major. Yes.
So we have a C major and a C major. What kind of chord do we have here?
C sub. Two minor. C.
So a two chord in C would be D, F, A. We've got B, D, and G.
Oh, it's inverted.
Yes, it's an inverted G chord. So it's a G chord with B in the bottom. Or a first inversion G chord. Good. Back to C chord, C chord, C chord. Now what kind of chord do we have here?
G, F.
I see a G, a D, and an F.
It's second inversion. Or not? No.
It's actually a G7 chord missing the root. That's how I'm going to analyze it. G, D, F, G. It should be a G, B, D, F. The B is up here in the soprano part. So I'm going to call it a G7. And then we come back to our C chord. All right, this next chord in measure 9 we've seen before. What is it?
Our G over B.
Or G over B. Same thing here. Back to our C chord. Now, I want you to notice at the very bottom of the page, the title of the chapter that this comes from is the 2 chord. So somewhere in here, we're going to have a 2 chord. Just a heads up, that's coming. All right, next we have a C sharp, an E, and an A.
Minor.
Is it?
C.
I think it's another inversion. Another clue is we have a space note, and a line note. So if we put that line note on the bottom, what do we get?
We get an A major.
A
chord.
major. So we have A major / C sharp. And we get that twice. Okay, next chord, what do we got?
Did you call that like an augmented A or something?
No, it's an A chord with a C sharp in the bass. So it's an A major first inversion triad. So instead of A being in the bass, C sharp's in the bass and A's on the top. You're right, though. It doesn't belong in our key of C major, though, does it?
No, but it sounds really nice when it goes to the next chord, which is the minor 2, the D minor.
Yeah. The D minor. Good. What is the D minor all about?
That is our minor 2.
There's our 2 chord.
Yeah.
Good.
I think that progression itself is going to make me want to do this piece.
So,
really neat.
from Theoryland, this is what we call a secondary dominant. A is the dominant of D, which is the 2 chord. So we have a 5 of 2, and it always goes to the, not always, but always, pretty much always goes to the chord on the right. So we have a 5 of 2 going to a 2. But you're right, Edison, it doesn't belong in C major. Those are called secondary dominants, and you learn about those probably in Theory 3. All right, what's this chord? I've seen it before. It's my G/B, right? Back to my C chord. Same thing here. All right, what's this chord?
F, A, and D,
Yeah,
which would make it a D minor once again.
D minor / F.
Yeah.
And then this chord is the G7 again, but up an octave. Back to C. So some people like to memorize by analyzing these chords. So I remember I had a professor that required me to learn a whole piece without touching the piano, doing this kind of work. And I found that I learned it better than if I just was to hack through it over and over and over and over again. So blocking can also help with this analysis. They kind of go hand in hand. And then you can just break them apart one note at a time. Is that
So
helpful?
that G slash B, that
Yeah.
means G first inversion.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. If you want a screenshot, go ahead and take a screenshot. Now we are in 3/8. What does that mean?
There are 3/8 notes in a measure.
Okay. And
Eighth notes.
eighth note gets the beat. So our eighth note is our new pi. So if we were to clap the left-hand rhythm, it would be pi, 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 pi. So we pretty much have one note per pulse for every measure of the whole piece. The right hand has a dotted quarter note. What is that going to be? What's my rhythm word?
Note extended by half.
So how many counts does it get?
3.
3. So our 3 count word is pi, pi, pi. So let's clap and count the right hand rhythm. Here we go. Pi, 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 pi. Okay, do you remember Doc B's 7 steps to learning a piece? Maybe I need to put that doc up in Canvas. Step 1 is the clap and count right hand rhythm. Step 2 is to play the right hand. Step 3 is the clap and count left hand rhythm. Step 4 is to play the left hand. Step 5 is to tap both hands, counting the right hand rhythm. Step 6 is to tap both hands and count the left hand rhythm. And step 7 is to play hands together. So if you will do the work and do all 7 steps, guaranteed you'll be able to play the piece. If you can clap it, you can play it. So those are some practice strategies. Just for fun, let's try to do step 5. We're going to tap both hands, but we're going to count the right hand rhythm. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Pi, 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 pi. Pi, 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 pi. 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 All right, let's do step 6. Tap both hands. Count left hand rhythm values. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Pi, 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 pi. Pi, 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 pi. Pi, 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 pi. 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 So, those are the hard steps. I got a notification from Sweetwater yesterday that my microphone stand, which I use for my camera stand, has shipped. So, hopefully I'll have some nice overhead video shots for you coming up. Questions on this so far?
I think it's an effective way to learn a piece and something
Yeah.
I should probably utilize a bit more.
Yeah, I guess I don't have the chart up because I think I put it up for piano 1, but I can double check real quick.
Something else I might also add too is to note the similarities in rhythm between like every 4 measures. It's basically just a repeated rhythm every
Absolutely.
4 measures. So
Let me see if I can find 7 steps. Hey, I do have it. Let me throw it up in the files section of Canvas. Let me open it though, so you can screenshot it if you'd like, or you can just go download the PDF. There it is. 7 steps to learning a piece. If you will do these things, you'll be able to learn a piece. Easy. Not easy necessarily, but guaranteed. If you do the work doing these things, you can do it. Now, it's not going to be step 1, check, step 2, check, step 3, check, step 4. It's going to be some of these I need to do a lot of times in a row, especially steps 5 and 6. Steps 5 and 6 are the hardest steps. I was taught this by a professor named Carol Aker, who teaches at the Manhattan School of Music. And I believe she was taught these by her professor, Vera Wills, who also taught at the Manhattan School of Music. Okay, does that help? Edison, did you get my message on Canvas?
Ed,
Can't hear you, Edison. You're muted.
Yes, I did. And I resubmitted it this morning.
Okay, great. I'll check that out. Thank you. All right. How are our scales going?
Practicing.
Say again? I got a couple submissions for group 1. Shall we review group 2? Would that be helpful? I was talking to Ben yesterday, and I know not all of you had me for group piano 1, so I want to show you how I teach scales for group 2. What are our group 2 keys?
Is a C sharp, then F sharp, B, and A flat? Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
No, not A
It's
flat.
B, F sharp, C sharp, F.
Yeah.
B, F sharp, C sharp, and F. Good.
Yeah.
So with the exception of F, all of our keys, B, F sharp, and C sharp, are going to have all 5 black keys played. True? Whoa. So every one of our black keys is going to be played. This is because we've hit 5 sharps, 6 sharps, and 7 sharps on our key signature. When we hit 6 sharps, we get a white key sharp. And when we hit 7 sharps, we have 2 white key sharps. E sharp and B sharp, yeah? So the way I like to teach these is by using a little bit of sign language. This is sign language for V. And this is sign language for W. So V's and W's. So when we hit a group of 2 black keys, we're going to play them with our V's, 2 and 3. And when we hit a group of 3 black keys, we're going to play them with 2, 3, 4, or our W's. All of our white keys are played with our thumbs. So there's a really funny video on Canvas. It's me making my first scale video for the key of B about 10 years ago. So I look a lot younger, and I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet on the video, but I made my first video of how to play the B major scale. So what I'm teaching you now, you can rewatch. So I'm going to start with B major, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my thumbs on B's. And next, one second. Next, I'm going to smash my V's with 3 and 2 and 2 and 3. Next, I'm going to play my thumbs on E. And now I'm going to smash my W's, my 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to smash my thumbs on B. Smash my V's. Smash my thumbs on E. smash my W's, and smash my thumbs. You could also play that top note with a 5 in your right hand if you wanted to. Coming down, I'm going to smash my W's, smash my thumbs, smash my V's, smash my thumbs, smash my W's, smash my thumbs, smash my V's, and you can smash your thumbs or 4 in the left if you'd like. So those are all of our notes for B major, and then you just pick them apart one note at a time. That's one of the easiest scales to learn. Chopin taught the B major scale very first to his students.
Well, I'm a little confused because you said start with your thumbs on B.
You sure can, if
Yeah.
you'd like. You can start with a 4 in your left hand if you'd rather, but you can start with thumbs on B as well.
Yeah, well, I was looking in the book. I started with the 4, so it's a
No
little
problem.
playing.
No problem. You can do it either way.
Yeah, but your way is kind of interesting.
Well, yeah, and you end up playing your thumb on B anyway. So you can either start with a 4 or you can start with your thumb, but you're going to end up playing thumbs on B anyway. So that's why it's nice. Yeah. Questions on B major. What I want you to notice is your 2 white keys come after a group of 3 black keys and after a group of 2 black keys. It's so easy to get caught up with the black keys that you tend to freak out and say, oh no, where are my white keys? Where am I supposed to play? But if you know where they go in relation to the black keys, they're always the first key after the group of black keys. It's a lot easier to keep track of. Does that help?
Yeah. I actually had a question, by the way. You said Chopin taught the B major scale first to
Yeah.
students, even before C major?
Yeah.
Interesting.
C major is much harder.
But it's just the white keys.
Yeah, but it's an awkward cross, and the hands are not symmetrical.
Yeah.
You got a group of 5 versus a group of 3 versus a group of 4, and so yeah, my students in Piano 1 are so much happier when we get to group 2 scales. They're like, these are so much easier than group 1. Why didn't you teach these to us first? I make them suffer for the first group, and then it's easier. All right, let's go on to F sharp. So again, we're going to have the same group of 3 black keys and the same group of 2 black keys. We also still have the B, but this time we also have the F sharp. And to put it another way, our 2 white keys surround our 3 black keys. It's the note before the group of 3 black keys and the note after the group of 3 black keys that we're going to play. So same thing, just like B, I like to start smashing according to color. So I'm going to start with a group of 3 black keys. Next, I'm going to smash my 2 white keys. Or my single white key, rather. Now I'm going to smash my group of 2 black keys. I'm going to go all the way to F sharp with my thumb. Sorry, E sharp, excuse me. Now I'm going to smash a group of 3 black keys. Smash my thumbs. Smash my group of 2 black keys. Smash my thumb note. And I'm this time going to only play the first note of a group of 3. because I'm at the top. Coming back down, I'm going to smash my white key, smash my V's, smash my thumbs, smash my W's, smash my thumbs, smash my V's, smash my thumbs, smash my W's. Then I'm going to pick them apart one note at a time. And that's my F sharp major scale. All right, going on to C sharp major. Again, I'm going to have both a group of 2 black keys and a group of 3 black keys. And this time, my 2 white keys come before my group of 3 black keys and my group of 2 black keys. So the white key is the note right before those 2 groups. Does everyone see that? So again, I'm going to start by smashing. And I'm going to start with my group of my V's. Smash my thumbs right before the group of 3 black keys. Smash my W's. Smash my thumbs before my group of 2 black keys. Smash my V's. Smash my thumbs. Smash my W's. Smash my thumbs. And smash the first note of my V's. Going back down, my thumbs. My W's. My thumbs. My V's. My thumbs, my W's, my thumbs, and my V's. And then I'll just pick them apart one note at a time. Get my C sharp major scale. Now, it's different for F because I don't get all those black keys. So, F major only has 1 black key, and that's the B flat. However, we can still use this formula of the V's and the W's. They'll just be different colors. So, same thing. I like to put my thumbs on F. And I like to smash a white, white, black W. Thumbs on C. And then I have a white key V on D and E. Thumbs on F. White, white, black W. Thumbs on C. White key V. And then either thumbs or 1 and 4 in the right hand. Coming back down. White key V. Thumbs on C. Black, white, white W. Thumbs on F. White key V. Thumbs on C. Black, white, white W. And either 5 and 1 or thumbs. And then I pick them apart one note at a time. Thumbs on C. V. black W. Thumbs on C. White key V. Thumbs on F. White key V. Thumbs on C. Black, white, white W. Thumbs on F. White key V. Thumbs on C. Black, white, white W. Thumbs on F. And that is all of your group 2 scales using our V's and our W's. What'd you think?
For the starting bass F, I find that if you start with a 5 instead of a 1, you know, your pinky,
Yep.
it rolls just like a normal C major scale, or
Yes.
really any group 1.
That's
That's, you know,
Yeah,
fine.
you're right. Your left hand plays just group 1 fingering.
oh, yeah.
You're absolutely right. Right hand is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I'm glad it helps. I was wondering how you'd find it. I was hoping you'd find it easy. I accidentally hit the wrong button and I closed Zoom. So basically that's it. We're out of time, and that is your group. That is your group 2 scales. Any questions, comments? Go ahead.
Not about the class, but you mentioned getting a microphone stand to hold your camera. How much was that, and what kind did you get? Because I'm having issue recording a top-down version of my piano as well.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a hassle.
So there was some extra money in the budget a few years ago, and I got a K&M microphone stand. It's a German, I believe it's K&M. If you look on Sweetwater, you should be able to find it. It's a German microphone stand company. They were at NAMM. And there's an adapter that you can get to hold a webcam. And so that's what I got. We ordered it through Sweetwater, and then I had the threading on the stand stripped, so I had to get a new part shipped to me, and it just shipped yesterday, so hopefully soon. Hopefully by next week we'll have a better setup. I've used OBS before, and it's been nice.
Yeah, OBS is what I've used to record my piano playing as well.
All right, well, have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Remember who you were and what you stood for, and we'll see you on Monday.
Okay, bye everybody.
See you next week.